market, of course, as you know, is a market of up and down. That's no news. But what is critical and important is who are those who are investing, who are those who are buying or selling, and how are they going about this buying and selling. In recent times, operators in the market and other market analysts have said that our market has been changed from what it ought to have been, or from what it from what it was to another thing. And that's saying that we have more of corporate and individual high net worth investors in the market as against having a retail investors in the market.
Okay.
And the reason, according to them, is not far-fetched because the economy itself is affected by all this. Small saver who ordinarily should have been more in the market, as we speak, don't have anything to save, and for them to invest is a difficult thing. One of the brokers whom I spoke with said, what is expected of our market, or what should be done by the regulators in the market and operators alike, is to continue to educate the public, to enlighten the public, and to ensure that they have an understanding, a better understanding of what the market is. It is then that we'll have a better market and a market that can be turned to for both long, short, and medium-term investment.
Okay.
He stressed further that the roadmap, the 25 years roadmap plan of the Securities and Exchange Commission for the market is achieving the desired results. According to him, because the market has been demutualized, the exchange is now a listed company on the floor of the exchange, coupled with the fact that there are some other companies that have been so listed, talking about the telecoms company. He equally said that there's a need for the regulators to continue to have an interaction, an interface with the energy sector of the market, particularly the NNPC. He said that what we have with the fuel crisis would have been a thing of the past if NNPC is listed on the floor of the exchange, because more people will buy into it and they will have stake in it, and then the company will be more responsive to the stakeholder as against being responsive to the government. And like he said, there is no need for government to be in business. Rather, they should just provide the enabling environment, provide the rules that they can play, that investors can play with in the market. But of course, tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be having that interview for investors to hear more from the operators in the market who can tell you more about what is happening in the market. Having said that, let me quickly give the figures as we have it yesterday. Investors traded 421.82 million shares, valued at 5.15 billion naira, exchanging 5,992 deals. As a result of activities in the shares of UCAP PLC, Transcorp PLC, Zenith Bank PLC, and Fidelity Bank PLC. For UCAP PLC, investors take 66.1 million shares, valued at 889.15 million naira, exchanging 857 deals at a market closing price of 13 naira 50 kobo per share. Transcorp with 53.53 million shares, valued at 66.28 million naira, exchanged in 236 deals at a market closing price of 1 naira 25 kobo per share. Zenith Bank showing 51.63 million shares traded, worth 1.339 billion naira, done in 307 deals at a market closing price of 26 naira 95 kobo per share. And Fidelity Bank PLC showing 44.37 million shares, worth 137.73 million naira, done in 192 deals at a market closing price of 3 naira 10 kobo per share. The lowest trade stock yesterday was that of SFS REIT, with just 79 units of its shares being traded, valued at 5,523 naira 5 kobo. This was done in 2 transactions at a market closing price of 70 naira per share. The market recorded 29 gainers as against 18 losers. The gainers was led by Baja Paints PLC with 70 kobo appreciation, closing at 8 naira 25 kobo. May and Baker PLC went up by 44 kobo and it closed at 5 naira. Etna Oil went up by 40 kobo to close at 5 naira 80 kobo. And Africa Prudential PLC gained 35 kobo to close at 7 naira 80 kobo. From the losers table, we have Guinness Nigerian PLC topping the table with a price depreciation of 3 naira 95 kobo to close at 70 naira 5 kobo. Ella Lakes PLC lost 42 kobo to close at 3 naira 83 kobo. PZ Industries PLC lost 30 kobo to close at 6 naira 70 kobo. And ETI PLC was down by 20 kobo to close at 11 naira 75 kobo. Meanwhile, the market capitalization of listed equities on the floor of the Nigerian exchange yesterday appreciated by 6.99 billion naira as the market closed at 25.6